has been brought in to examine the daughter of a nobleman who has been engaged to be married to a rich gentleman. The daughter herself, however, has other ideas, and as such has pretended to a sudden inability to speak. The rich fiancé insists that he will not marry the girl until such time as she can speak again. Which always struck me as looking a gift horse in the mouth, as it were. A dumb wife seems to me a double blessing, and the more fool he who fails to recognize that fact. And so, having performed his examination, Scamarel here renders his diagnosis. It seems to me that it stems from a humor. And from experience, we may presume her debilitation comes from out the gall, a state which comes from humors which we call unhealthy. There are vapors which arise from emission of the influence which dries from the onset of the maladies which sat in diseases which you know. Do you know Latin? No, not a word. So, vapors, by these humors, are so stirred and pass from liver's region on the left unto the right where heart is left bereft. It happens that the lungs, which we know in Latin is armian, send messages as they should flatten up to the brain, which we know in Greek is nasmus. And these messages will speak by virtue of an artery, in Hebrew, kubil. And this eventually will see to the vapors filling the ventricles, waylaid amid a portion of the shoulder blade. And as these vapors, follow closely, please. These vapors often carry on the breeze, and please, I beg you, pay your best attention. This breeze blows a most malign intention, which comes from, please now follow this most close. It all stems from, you see, too big a dose. Acidity within the diaphragm forms a concavity which makes a dam, the edge of which may then begin to feel loose as Nequer polterinam kipsa milus. And that is why your daughter is now mute. Well, yes, that's true. You are, sir, most astute. The time was when the heart was on the left, with liver on the right. You are most deft. And yet, we